Hello my friends! I just got home from work. I work kind of long hours during the summer because I do summer camps and I teach from 9 to 3, but on my way home I went and got some groceries from Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. You want to sing that again? It's been warm days lately in the Bay Area. Kyle must have picked up a Slurpee.
Yep.
What flav?
Coke and cherry. Cocaine and cherry.
Hi Leia, was it your birthday yesterday? Are you 1 whole year old now? Look how pretty you are. This is what I got. So, of course we got some cereal, very exciting. Peanut butter, toast crunch. Honey bunches of oats, fruit blends, crispy peach, and crunchy raspberry. Pop-Tarts mini crisps, 60 calories a pack. My client Summer actually introduced these to me. Thank you, Summer, for those. I was really excited to find them. I also just got some strawberries and some iceberg garden lettuce for salads. I restocked on some baking powder because I use it a lot. I got some Nugo bars, milk chocolate, vanilla yogurt, and peanut butter chocolate. I also got some Skinny Cow iced coffees. They come in a lot of different flavors. This is mocha latte. They are 120 calories, 2.5 fat, 20 carb, and 5 protein. I actually don't drink my calories ever, but I think I got one for Kyle and one for myself just to try. They were only 69 cents, so I had to get them. That was my receipt. I paid $14 for all of this stuff. So cheap. Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, the best. So we meet again at our home office, and what is Kyle doing? Kyle's writing client plans.
Kyle plan.
Kyle's writing Kyle plans. Woo! I just wanted to briefly talk about my refeed yesterday. I didn't film it on purpose because I wanted to focus more on eating my food than worrying about filming it and making sure it looked aesthetic. I had my first refeed yesterday for the first time in 10 weeks. I talked a little bit about it on my Instagram, but I wanted to explain in this video as well. A refeed is not a cheat day. It is not a day where you get to go hog wild and eat whatever you want. A refeed for me is something that's purposefully planned in order to replenish glycogen and leptin. I've been dieting for about 10 weeks and slowly decreasing my carbs. So over time, obviously my leptin and my glycogen are also depleting. So what this does is help me, obviously, replenish those things, but also it helps me with sanity. For the first time in 10 weeks of this entire 10-week cut, did I actually feel fatigued during a workout last week. I was in the middle of doing deadlifts after squatting, and I noticed that I was more fatigued than normal. So I texted both my coaches, both Zach and Mr. GQ, Nate, and told them how I was feeling. And Zach told me it was probably a combination of the squats and deadlifts on the same day, and also just I'm tired, my body's tired. And Mr. GQ said the same thing. So we scheduled a refeed for me, and so my macros ended up being scheduled to be 45 fat, 330 carb, 115 protein. Generally during a refeed you're going to decrease your fats, maybe keep protein the same, but I decreased my protein as well, and then increase your carbs. I ended up getting around 41 fat, 312 carb, and 127 protein, I think. It was just a way for me to eat all the things that I still wanted to eat. So I didn't quite get to the carbs I wanted to, but it was around there. And I feel great today. Of course, I was really bloated this morning when I woke up because I'm retaining a lot more water. I ate super late into the night until about midnight, and then when I woke up at 8 a.m. I was still pretty bloated from all those extra carbs, right? It's close to 100, maybe 150 grams carbs more than I'm used to, depending upon if it's a training or non-training day. I think a lot of people, they'll be in the middle of a cut and they'll say things like, oh, my strength is decreasing, I'm 2 weeks in and I'm starving. And I think a lot of that is just mental weakness. A lot of that is, I don't know, kind of bullshit. Because if you are cutting at a slow rate and you're taking care of your body and you're doing your mobility and you're eating your food properly, then the body is capable of adapting. The body is capable of a lot of amazing things. So the minute that you feel tired, you shouldn't chalk that up to, I've been cutting for 2 weeks and now I'm exhausted. Of course, situations are different if you're having a much more aggressive cut, if you're cutting maybe 2 pounds a week. But if you're cutting slowly, a half a pound a week, there's no reason that your strength should be decreasing that quickly into a cut. So my macros just changed again. All right, so I'm an idiot. Last week, I decided that, I've been doing really well with fats for a while, aka my fats have been at 50 for the past 10 weeks. During prep, my fats usually go down to around 30, 32, 35, and I feel most comfortable with fats at around 40. So I thought to myself, I'm doing a lot better with fats, let me increase them and lower my carbs so that I can do more of a carb cycling protocol. Well, I brought my fats to 60 and just brought my carbs down to about 165, and obviously I made a huge mistake. My body just obviously doesn't take very well to it. I got really bloated and I felt really uncomfortable, and so we brought my fats back down to 45 now, where my body is comfortable with it. So the main point of me telling you this story is just to prove that I am still experimenting with macros. Usually, what works, you should just stick with it. Yes, the body changes over time and it adapts to new things, but I'm usually just really good with high carbs and lower fats, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. So the first thing that I ate today when I was teaching was around 116 grams cooked of top sirloin, and I had that along with one of those 6-star nutrition protein bars. So that was a lot of protein in one sitting, but I like to get protein in earlier so that I can have carbs later. When I got home, I just had a bunch of snacks. So I had like half a pack of those Pop-Tarts mini crisps, and I gave the other half to Kyle. I had a piece of the paleo bread, and I had 190 grams of strawberries. And then like one of those little Hershey's Bliss milk chocolates. Right now I'm about to have like half a tablespoon of buck-baked just because I want to have a little bit. The problem with like nut butters for me and like cookie butter is that I could just sit there and eat the entire jar, so I really have to be good about portion control. Killed me. I really liked it. I think I took 2 minutes of rest time in between the full cycles, but in between each exercise I took next to no rest whatsoever. We literally just, the only rest that I got was walking there to the next kind of circuit spot. So I just stopped at Safeway and I have to get another squeeze bottle of Crystal Light and I have to get some cooking spray, and that's about it, but I'll probably walk out with a bunch of other stuff. It's dark, but we're gonna go for a little walk.
With the muffin.
With the puppy. Here we go. Look how beautiful you are in the light. Hi. Look at Daddy. He is beautiful too. Not your car. Go get Daddy. Leah, come here. Leah, come here. Go get Daddy. So I wish I had brought you guys in with me to Safeway because the amount of peanut butter and almond butter and stuff that they have now is absolutely amazing. Kyle was able to find PB Crave on the shelves of Safeway. Like, what in the world? Cookie Nookie. I have quite a large protein bar stash, and usually it's much more than this. I actually need to restock, but I'll just show you some of the things that I get. I don't have a lot of time. I just got to work. I was running a little bit late today, but I decided to bring you guys with me today. Obviously, I can't film me teaching or film my students. I teach 9 to 3 this week. I think a lot of people know that I teach at a university, but I also teach with a company that teaches speech and debate classes throughout the year in after-school programs, and then also does summer camps throughout the entire summer. So those are for elementary school and middle school students. I got my 7-Eleven coffee, of course, and I'm gonna go in. I'll show you what I brought for lunch with me as well, so I can kind of show you how I eat on the go and how I eat when I'm at work. Welcome to my classroom. Here's my outfit today. Kind of flowy pants. So my students just went out for lunch and I have to go heat up my food, but unfortunately the microwave here at the Indian Community Center is not working, so I'm gonna have to go over to 7-Eleven, but I will show you what I brought with me. Here's what I brought with me: green bites, chicken and sweet potato and asparagus, and a Healthy Warrior chia bar. That's the banana nut one. So something that I always do in a group of like 20 or more students is split them into teams, and then they play games for points. And then they also are always going to talk about bullying. Bullying is super, super important, and so we debate about ways to counter bullying on campuses and new policies to bring into effect so that we can prevent bullying on our campuses. We like to provide long-term solutions. We talk about punishment. And yeah, we talk about policies that are already in place and what's working and what isn't. Just got home and it is cereal time. I found this. I showed you guys yesterday. Honey Bunches of Oats, peach and raspberry. Guess what I got? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at the color from one of their brand new collections. So I was waiting for it forever. Okay, so here's the bag. Big zipper here. Oh, awesome. And then the front section has this little part right here for food. See, so it's like a little lunch box that you can take out. Containers, FitMark containers. And it has ice packs in here too. I love it, and I love the color. The color is awesome. So this is the transporter tote. It's from their brand new collection. I'm super grateful to have one. Thank you so much, FitMark. Oh my gosh.